Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try Funyuns Flamin' Hot onion flavoured rings. But I'll leave the nutrition information on screen for you if you're interested in taking a look. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients. Cornstarch, corn flour, buttermilk, sugar, monosodium glutamate. Basically, they put MSG in this, but they don't hide it by calling it a flavour enhancer. Cheddar cheese, red 40 lake, yellow 6 lake. Now these are the type of ingredients that you won't really find in other countries like Australia or whatever. America has worse food standards and they put artificial stuff and all that stuff normally in their food. Citric acid, onion powder, garlic powder, natural and artificial flavour, skim milk, onion extracts. Contains milk ingredients, so that's your allergens. So yeah, I don't like eating a lot of American food because it has a lot of artificial stuff in there and a lot of weird chemicals and stuff. I find with the American stuff, it seems to have a lot of ingredients that you don't find in Australia or you don't find in UK and Europe. So I won't go into that in this video, but this is definitely a sometimes food, like on rare occasions. But people will be eating this in America every day. So yeah, it's not really good for you. All right, let's bust this open and give it a taste. We'll give it a funkin' hungry sniff sniff. It smells like corn.
Corn.
I thought this would have like a really strong onion smell to it. But this is what they look like. Half a bag full, half air. So yeah, basically it's an onion ring, but made of corn. It does look like an onion ring actually, because it's like a little bit misshapen. You know, it's not like a perfect disc. But I've never had Funyuns before, the original. I've kind of always wanted to try them because I do like onion flavoured snacks. But let's give this a try. Funyuns Flamin' Hot onion flavoured rings. Cheers. It's a lot more bland than I expected. I expected a huge onion flavour. The heat from the Flamin' Hot's building, so, you know, it's got a nice little bit of heat. It does taste like Flamin' Hot. Not a strong onion flavour, and I know that this is Flamin' Hot, so it's going to mask some of that flavour, but yeah, I was expecting a huge flavour bomb. Definitely is leaving a burn, as I said, and it definitely can taste the Flamin' Hot, but it takes a while for the flavour to build. But I'll have a few more and we'll see what we're dealing with. A little bit of a weird texture as well. It feels almost like it's a bit stale. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. It's not as soft and delicate and melt in your mouth like I'd like or expect. Alright, I have one more. Definitely is staining my hands a little bit. Maybe this will help the flavour. You know, if you're going to have an American snack, you've got to have an American drink. Mountain Dew. Energized. No sugar. Let's bust this open and give it a taste. Got a cup with some ice here. So yeah, the drink is basically bright green, yellow, lime sort of colour, I guess. Sipping Mountain Dew like a American gamer.
It's okay. Ma'am, bathroom.
What, hon?
Bathroom. Bathroom.
Oh, that's a big boy, isn't he?
Alright, now I've cleansed the palate. Let's have a couple more.
Cone.
Alright, I've had enough of these Funyuns to give them a rating and a score. So I was expecting a really strong onion flavour, and I know they're the Flamin' Hot version, but there's no onion flavour at all, really. Basically, if I didn't see onion flavoured rings, I wouldn't even know there was any onion in this at all. The first couple that I tried, the flavour did take a while to build up, and the heat did take a while to build up. You know, almost a minute in, and the flavour starts creeping out. Like an old man coming out to collect his mail, shaking up those rascal kids that are doing little donuts on the lawn on their bicycles.
Who's laughing now? Shut up!
Even the Flamin' Hot took a while to build on these. But after I cleansed my mouth out with the Mountain Dew, which is actually quite a nice pair for this. They pair quite nicely. You know, Mountain Dew is like a little bit sort of citrusy and quite sugary. It does taste a little bit like an energy drink, but it pairs quite nicely with this. Even though this is no sugar, you got that sort of sweet, sour sort of flavour. And it pairs nicely with the Flamin' Hot. After I paired the two and I cleansed the palate a bit, I did go back and the flavour does build. So it's like the more you eat, the flavour obviously stays in your mouth. It's one of those flavours that lingers and stays around. So the more you eat, the more it adds to the flavour, the more it builds and adds to the spiciness in your mouth, which is quite nice. I quite like, you know, like a little bit of a spicy snack. The texture is a little bit crap on these. I prefer a corn snack that kind of melts in your mouth and, you know, feels nice and delicate. It's got, you know, it's got a bit of a bite to it, but then as you crunch it and you crush it in your mouth, I like it sort of to, you know, melt and mellow and, you know, feel nice in your mouth and just sort of sink into your taste buds. Like you're going to sleep and you're getting into bed and it's nice and comfortable and you slip in and you start drifting off to the sleep. This is more how I sleep, like rough and trying to sleep on a bed of nails. You know, it's like it's almost like chewing glass. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but you know what I mean? It's sort of like rough in your mouth, and as you bite and it doesn't sort of just disintegrate and melt into nothing. You sort of have to chew it, and it's a little bit rough on the mouth. You know, if you was going to smash these down, I'm sure one might, you know, hit your cheek or your tongue and cause a few casualties along the way. But yeah, they're just not as good as I expected. I was always hyped to try Funyuns. You know, I wouldn't mind trying the original still because I really want to get that onion flavour, and I'm sure people will let me know in the comments when you watch this. They'll probably be shouting at the screen, "Oh, these are delicious. I love these." But yeah, they doesn't really have an onion flavour to me. The Flamin' Hot's, you know, Flamin' Hot is normally always nice. I do like the American version of Flamin' Hot, you know, packs more of a punch. You know, the Australian version of Flamin' Hot is quite mild and, you know, it's more like Layman Hot or Lame Hot. Probably could use a better word than that, but that's just what come to mind. But yeah, definitely a bit let down. So my rating for Funyuns Flamin' Hot onion flavoured rings, I'm going to have to give these a 5 out of 10. I was expecting to give these a good 8, 9, maybe even 10, because I really like Cheetos Flamin' Hot, and I like other Flamin' Hot. Even the Australian versions, they're a little bit bland, but I still love my Flamin' Hot, the flavour. You know, that cheddar cheese, chili sort of flavour it has. These are a bit of an average offering. I'm still keen to try other Flamin' Hot. I know they have, you know, like Doritos, and just in America you pretty much have everything Flamin' Hot. You know, you go to hospital and a newborn baby comes out and it's Flamin' Hot these days. If you've tried Funyuns, let me know in the comments if they have a really nice strong onion flavour. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Funyuns Flamin' Hot onion flavoured rings. I'd love to hear your opinions, if you agree or disagree. Do you think these are amazing? Do you think that the texture's good? Do you think they're full of flavour? Do you think they taste like onions? But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This was G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.